So I was reading the Google News feed the other day, and I saw this article on abortions in Brazil, and it was saying that the illegality of abortion there was a brutal reality because apparently last year about 300 abortive mothers accidentally killed themselves while trying to commit abortions. And I had seen articles like this before, obviously. This is just the latest one of its type. But I realized that people writing this have to be pretty extreme, way outside the mainstream of what the American public is. Most people will at least hold to some kind of balance between the interests of the mother and the rights of the fetal children. And in this case, reading between the lines in this, you can see that this is definitely not the case for this article. Now, putting this in perspective, and the deaths of the abortive mothers is sad and all that, but think about this in a different way. Let's say that Andrea Yates is drowning her children in the bathtub, and she accidentally drops a hairdryer and electrocutes herself in the process. It would be said that she died, but at the same time, the first thought we have is not that she died; it's the poor kids she was drowning, right? It's a pretty despicable thing to do. We're not going to be focusing on her so much. We're going to be focusing on our kids that she's drowning. Now, in this case, though, similar situation. 300 abortive mothers are killing their own kids, and the article is not focusing on the kids at all. Even if pro-choice, many pro-choice people have some respect for fetal rights as well. They balance this out. The people writing these articles, this isn't the case with, though. They have no regard for that whatsoever. They're looking only at the mothers and not at the children at all that they're being killed. And so they say this is a brutal reality because 300 abortive mothers got killed last year. They're completely ignoring the 300 kids they were trying to kill in the process. And now, this is really really kind of disgusting behavior on the part of the journalists there, if you think about this, because what they're doing is trying to push for legalized abortion in Brazil with this article. And now you think about what happens when abortion becomes legal in a country. The abortion rates shoot right up. It's going to not be a handful of women doing it. You're going to have maybe 100,000 fetal homicides every year like this. Plus, America, it's much higher than that, but just imagining Brazil is a smaller population, say 200,000 or so perhaps. And here they are, they're focusing on saying that it's brutal that it's being outlawed, that's outlawed there, because 300 abortive mothers accidentally killed themselves while doing it. But if you legalize it, you have 100,000 people getting, more than 100,000 people getting killed, and they're just kind of ignoring that and saying, la-di-da, who cares? We only care about the 300 women who would get killed if it was illegal, rather than the 200,000 plus people that would kill if it was legal. And it's this really gross gynocentric bigotry I see here. It's just like this complete disregard for any, there even is a second side to the equation of this at all. It's really disgusting. I think the people in the AP or wherever, this is actually a Reuters article, but it probably came from the AP. I'll put the link in the bottom here. These people need to be held accountable, because this is just disgusting. These are people in media circles, and they're just using their position to sort of push this anti-fetal rights extremism, and it's really got to stop, because this isn't even news. This is editorializing, and most of the public doesn't hold these views. Even most pro-choice people don't hold these views. So I'm not certain how to do this. You probably need some kind of a campaign. I've seen this kind of crap in the news feed for a while now. Every once in a while, this kind of article pops up, and it's really got to stop, because there's just extremists in the media, and they're using their position to try and push their crazy agenda. So I don't know. Well, that's all for now. See you guys.